Hi, Dr. Wright.
Hi, Mira. How are you?
I'm good. Do you mind doing a quick little interview for our big Instagram?
Okay, let's do it.
Perfect.
Sounds
Let's
good.
go. Okay. So, what big classes do you teach?
I teach World Cultures 3, which is a fall semester sophomore level class, and I teach a capstone course called Philosophical Issues in Feminism.
Okay, perfect. And can you tell us a little bit about your capstone? What do you like about it?
Yeah, what do I love about the capstone? I love having big students that I had as sophomores as seniors and really seeing how they've developed and what's next for them and helping them integrate all the aspects of BIC and really thinking about, okay, BIC, you brought me into Baylor, you taught me the life of the mind. How do I now continue that life of the mind when I have grad school or a job or a family or community, all these other things that help us make a meaningful life?
Great. Okay, so what is your coffee order? Tell us about the drink that you have there.
Ooh, I do have a coffee. Today I got a sugar-free vanilla latte. Sometimes I get a cappuccino. I drink a lot of black coffee too. So really anything.
Okay. Well, the weather's really nice, so should we take a little
Beautiful.
stroll?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Perfect. So, what is the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
Oh, the best piece of advice. I mean, it's existential. No surprise there, but kind of become what you are, become who you are. Yeah.
Okay. And what's the last book that you read?
The last book that I read, I'm reading a book right now by Margaret Kamatsuka, and she used to teach at Oberlin. It's a book called Unborn Bodies, and it's kind of a doctrine of resurrection for fetal loss, pregnancy loss. So it's a challenging book on lots of different levels and very interesting.
And what is your biggest achievement, do you think?
Biggest professional achievement is making full professor at Baylor. So yeah, that was hard, and I'm very grateful to Baylor and very happy to have achieved that.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite ice cream. I like kind of berry gelatos, kind of any berry flavor.
Okay.
Something summery.
And what is your favorite place to be?
Oh, the beach, specifically Port Aransas. We go down there quite a bit, the coast of Texas. But any beach, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, well, I mean, I should say the Barbie movie, given the work that I'm doing in the feminist nature. I really did love the Barbie movie. I thought it was amazing.
Okay. And what is your favorite way to spend your free time?
I like to, kind of my only hobby at the moment is I make greeting cards. And so I make them out of old magazines and advertisements and even New Yorkers, just whatever I can get my hands on, mostly from, I would say, the 30s to the 70s. And so I make sometimes feminist greeting cards. I make all kinds of different greeting cards to send to friends.
Okay, and would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
I'm definitely an introvert. Yeah, very, very shy as a child. And my sweet grandmother would, rather than make me sit at the table with relatives I only saw once a year and made me uncomfortable, she would let me sit all by myself in front of the fish tank in her kitchen and eat by myself because it was just too hard for me to sit with strangers, to me anyway.
And what would you say is your favorite part about teaching?
Oh my gosh, seeing students make connections and seeing them light up when they understand something clearly, or that light bulb goes off, or just that experience of, oh my gosh, they got it. And they drew the conclusions. My view is teachers kind of set up the pieces, and then the students move them around and put them together and make them make sense. And so that's the best part.
And lastly, what advice do you have for incoming freshmen, specifically the big ones?
I mean, it's advice I've given a lot, but I think it's good advice, which is take a stand in the face of uncertainty. We can't always know everything, but nonetheless, don't be paralyzed. Take a stand, but be willing to advise that stance as new information, new research, new evidence comes forward. So always be open, but don't be afraid to kind of, in the moment at least, say, here's where I stand in light of what I know now.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for the interview,
You're so
Dr.
welcome.
Wright.
It was great to see you.
It was great seeing you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bickham.